It's on Kentucky Sports Radio on Talk Radio 1080.
Welcome back, Kentucky Sports Radio. This song right now is the number 6 song in America on Spotify, number 27 globally, and the singer, rapper, is right here from Kentucky in Louisville, Jack Harlow. Jack is on the phone on Book a Guest Week. Jack, thank you for your time.
Oh, well, thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Well, we appreciate it. So give folks a little bit of your background. I mean, you are a Kentuckian through and through, went to Atherton High School, I believe. Tell everybody a little bit about your background.
Yeah, no doubt. Like you said, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I grew up in the Highlands neighborhood. I went to school in the Highlands, Bloom Elementary, Highland Middle School, Atherton High School, graduated, spent another year in the city just moving, networking around, but music was always my passion. Even when I was in school, I was a kid rapping and writing. I was passing out burnt CDs in middle school, so that was always my thing. But I ended up moving to Atlanta a couple years ago and signing a deal with DJ Drama, and things have been elevating since. But, you know, my heart is in Kentucky. My heart is in the field.
Jack, how does that happen? I mean, I live in the Highlands. How does a rapper in the Highlands from Atherton High School, how do you get a break to where, you know, I will tell you, I get on, I'm not really on TikTok, but sometimes I get on it, and every other video is somebody lip-syncing to what's popping. How does somebody go from Atherton High School to that level of success?
Well, man, I suppose it's just all about personal experiences and, you know, putting the words on the paper. I think more than anything, What's Poppin' is a special hit, but I was lucky enough to have fans before then, and I was touring, and I think the music I was making was just connecting with kids. In a place like Atherton, funny enough, I was talking about this with one of my friends last night, is, you know, after about 2010, there was kind of a swing of counterculture where kids from different neighborhoods were meeting each other. The internet was bringing people together, so there was opportunity for everyone to kind of be friends with all different types of people and experience lives together. And I think I was a part of that. I was birthed by that counterculture. And that's why someone like me, like you said, from the Highlands, was able to get into rap and it feel genuine and authentic.
Yeah, well, I will tell you, everybody I know that likes rap, including one of my co-hosts, Drew, is a fan of yours. But having you on here is rare for us. I rarely put big-time Louisville fans on the air, but you are a big-time Louisville fan. Am I correct about that?
Oh, yeah, man, this was a bold move by you. You got that right. I'm a Louisville fan.
I mean, look, we all make mistakes. I'm not going to hold that against you. But how big of a Louisville fan are you?
Well, I'm big enough that, you know, this is controversial right here. I'm telling you. I've never been a Kentucky fan in my life. So,
but you're friends with some of the Kentucky guys, right? Like Tyler Hero. I saw you posted something about him just a night or two ago, I believe.
Well, you know, he kind of counteracted that by being a fan of me. So he's at a nice balance.
So what is your biggest Louisville, Kentucky memory? I mean, I know you're a younger guy, you're 22, but when I say the Louisville-Kentucky rivalry, what sticks out for you?
Well, let me think. One thing that I remember is Edgar Sosa's shot from half court growing up. That was a special moment for me, the one that won us the game.
That was against Billy Gillespie, right? The what was that, Drew? 2009, is that correct?
Oh, there's been so many wins since then. I can't even remember the losses.
I think that's right, Jack.
Well, let me make something clear to y'all that, you know, there was actually a window. There was an opportunity for me to be a Kentucky fan. My dad went to UK.
Oh, really?
So
what happened? Why did you choose the Cards?
Well, I grew up going to Freedom Hall games. My grandpa would take me to those games. I'm from Louisville specifically, so I always thought that there was something special about representing the specific city that I'm from. But
yeah,
my little brother's a Kentucky fan. My best friend's a Kentucky fan. So it's so funny growing up. You never know what someone will be. There's splits all over the place. So there was plenty of opportunity for me to be a Kentucky fan. I chose the route I chose, man.
One of the things I like about you is how much in the music I've seen of yours, you really do talk about Louisville. Like, you are really proud of it. You, in a way that, you know, there are some people who make it from Kentucky who sort of don't want people to know they're from Kentucky. You seem really, like, proud, and I really like that about you. Has that been important to you?
Well, thanks for saying that. It's hugely important. to me, it's a culture and it's a city that hasn't been put on the map like a lot of other cities, and there's something special about where we're from. As it, and I represent the whole state. I'm a Louisville fan, but I represent Kentucky. When I go places, I tell people I'm from Kentucky, and if you want to talk about specifics, we say Louisville, but I'm from Kentucky. So for me, that's a place that hasn't gotten the shine it deserves, and I see a lot of other artists represent where they're from and put it on the map and make it bigger, and that's what I want to do for Kentucky, because there's a lot of talent and culture here that hasn't gotten national shine. So that's part of my mission for sure.
All right, so I've got two co-hosts who I've each kind of put on the spot for a question when we have guests. I'll let Drew go first. He's the rap aficionado of this show. Drew, go ahead.
I actually have three very song-specific questions I've wanted answered. Jack, I'm a listener going back to Gazebo, I guess, a couple of years ago. And
wow.
A line that really stood out to me is you said you can keep it like the coleslaw, and naturally my brain went to Raising Cane's, where I don't keep the coleslaw. Am I correct, and that's what you meant? And do you have a favorite local chicken place?
Yeah, man. I was just, I was telling other artists that, I heard you want to drop music. You can keep it. Like, just don't even bother dropping it. Kind of how I tell the cashiers at Cane's, don't even bother giving me the coleslaw. Like, I don't want the coleslaw. And I know a lot of people don't want the coleslaw, so I thought it would resonate, and it did, man. It did. I'm happy you liked that one.
I love it. I didn't know there was a Cane's line. Go ahead, Drew.
Seriously, that's what hooked me. I don't think I knew he was local at that point. I heard The Dark Knight.
Get 2 breads and no coleslaw.
And then my another song-specific question is, you have a song called Heavy Hitter about Daryl Isaacs, and we're friends with Daryl Isaac, and we're just wondering how that came to be.
Well, he's an icon, man. You asked about memories growing up in Louisville, and he just flooded the airwaves. Everywhere you looked, that man was coming on there with his green screens and his special effects. He's iconic to my generation and to even more generations. So, yeah.
You have a song about Daryl Isaacs? I had no idea.
He brought Daryl Isaac on stage recently.
You brought Daryl Isaac on stage?
That's my guy. I'm solid with Daryl Isaac. That's my guy. He's a legend.
Wow. Well, I didn't even know that. Good stuff. Now, Ryan.
Hold on. My last song-specific question is on your new one, What's Popping. You say, me and the Cardinals are sharing a section. I didn't know, is that section in the NIT? Because we can get you a better section up front in the club with the Kentucky fan base if you wanted to join us. We'll scoot over and make room for you.
So was this a question or a jab, man?
It was a question. Could we ever convince you to join our section of the club? It's much, much better, much brighter. You don't have to wait in line. We're a fun section.
Well, I'm a cordial guy. I might send a bottle over to that section at some point. But, I like where I'm at. I'm a loyal dude.
I like it. All right, so now Ryan is someone who has no knowledge, even less knowledge than I do, of rap, et cetera, and he gets one question for everyone. Ryan, what do you got?
I want to ask you about, you were on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. I mean, I realized that you have hit it big time when they said just, a month or so ago or 2 months ago, I saw you on the front row at a Cards game, and when they introduced you, that's when they said, hey, he's going to be on the Tonight Show like next week or something. What was that experience like?
It was special, man. Jimmy's super down to earth, and like I've told everybody, an experience like that it means something to everyone. My grandma cares, my aunts, my uncles care. There's accomplishments you can get on the internet that just simply don't mean as much as late night television. So it was special, and turns out Jimmy Fallon's a Louisville Cardinals fan.
Is that right?
What? Yeah, shocking, right? Hate to hear it on this show.
Oh, man.
Well, you guys do have Bill Murray, who's like one of my all-time idols, and you have him too.
On,
so,
man.
Yeah. All right.
The list goes on.
Now, you, as a musical talent, I think would also be a good judge of musical talent. We have a caller, Jack, who's named Kentucky Joe, and he sings on this show sometimes. And he was on hold, and he is going to perform a song for you. Jack, I'd like you to kind of be your American Idol judge after he performs. Are you good with that?
I'm good with it. Let's do it. I want to hear
All right, so Kentucky Joe, let's bring him on. Joe, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Joe, now you realize this is a big-time star here, major record deal. This is like a chance. This isn't just us. This is a guy in the industry. This is your chance to show off. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. It's going to be a rap song, too.
Good.
Shannon.
Be perfect.
Joe,
it's going to be called Living on the Edge in a coronavirus world.
Joe, you're not a rapper. Are you sure this is what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. Jack, you ready?
I'm ready. I can't wait.
All right, Joe, go for it.
All right. Living on the edge now, dreaming all the time now. Living on the edge in a coronavirus world. 6 feet away from the lady I know now. She's so sweet and I'm so right. Keep on dancing, you little girl. I love feeling that way with the rings in your ears. Gonna keep going, keep on going, keep on going dancing on the day right now. We got it right now. Go on feeling, loving every time in the 6-foot world. Keep on dancing, keep on dancing, keep on dancing, keep on dancing right now.
All right, there you go. Wow,
there
Joe.
You go.
Yes,
right.
in a 6 feet world. I don't even know what that means.
Should have
right,
named
Jack.
the song right now. Should have
All right,
named the
Jack.
song right now.
What do you think?
Do you like it?
You know that I think we need to go back to the drawing board. I'm not sure that was a rap song.
But I mean,
But I like your accent. You know, you got a hell of an accent. The accent.
Do you think it's something you could, Jack? You think that's something you could work with?
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah.
He's Simon Cowell.
Oh, poor guy. All right, well, Joe, you gave it a shot.
Yeah, we had a good time.
When we have other
Voice is
musical
beautiful.
artists on, we'll let you give it another chance, okay?
Yeah, I
Your voice is
appreciate it.
beautiful,
Thank
Joe.
you. Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Well, Jack, before we let you go, tell people if there's somebody out here listening. I'm sure there are a lot of people listening who maybe haven't heard you, who aren't used, don't listen to a lot of rap. Tell people what's the song of yours you'd like them if they want to check out your music for the first time. What should they listen to?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep the steam going. We're trying to climb the charts. This is my first Billboard single, so if anything, I need y'all to check out What's Poppin'. It's the song they were playing at the beginning. It's changing my life currently, and it's putting Kentucky on the map. There's a lot of Kentucky references, and people are starting to recognize our state off of it. So I encourage everyone, go listen to What's Poppin'. It's available Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, whatever you listen on. What's Poppin'? Jack Harlow.
Listen, Jack, you were great. Thanks for coming on, being a good sport. We really appreciate it. Hopefully we can talk to you again soon, and I wish you nothing but success.
It's been a pleasure. I really appreciate you having me, man.